Hi, and welcome to episode 7 of our Congress series. Yeah. That's funny because someone messaged me that said yeah. That's funny. So, anyway, since we're talking about the 7th Congress, because this is episode 7 of our Congress series. Which, by the way, I have considered this, and by the time we're about halfway done with this series, or not, whenever, I'll tell you guys on a later day. Spoilers! Anyways, this Congress was in session from 1801 to 1803. This was the first Congress in its entirety in the 19th century, and is the first Congress to be meeting in Washington, D.C., and Congress is there to this day, although, they haven't come up with any form of agreement for the shutdown. It's ridiculous. It's still the longest shutdown in American history. For what I understand, it's now over a month. You know who the only people that gets paid in the shutdown is? Congress. They're the only ones that gets paid during the shutdown. Meaning everyone else, like anyone in the other departments of the government, or even our own military, they don't get paid. At least until the government reopens. It's ridiculous. Anyways, let's not talk about the current situation of our government with the current shutdown. Let's talk about the 7th Congress, which we already spent like 2 minutes discussing over that. In this Congress, there are 2 sessions, but and along with a special session. In the House, there are 108 members, or representatives, I should say, because that's a more formal name. The Speaker is Nathaniel Macune, who is a Democratic Republican. And speaking of which, the Democratic Republicans control this Congress. Literally. We have 64 Democratic Republicans, 41 Federalists, and 3 vacancies in the House. And as we jump over into the Senate, which we have 34 senators, the President of the Senate, once again, is the Vice President of the United States, Aaron Burr. So you know what that means. That's right, Thomas Jefferson is president. And you guys might know who Aaron Burr is if you follow American history or even a hit Broadway musical. You guys know who Aaron Burr is. Anyways, Aaron Burr is a Democratic Republican. We have 2 President pro temporees. They are Abraham Baldwin, who is a Democratic Republican, and Stephen Bradley, who is a Democratic Republican. Of course, Democratic Republicans hold the majority in Congress in general, so yeah. No split Congresses, at least for the next couple of days. That'll all change on the 19th Congress. Stay tuned. We have 18 Democratic Republicans, 14 Federalists, and 2 vacancies. Why 2? Because this was the Congress when my home state, Ohio, became a state. Became the 17th state. But that is not our fact about this Congress, or something that happened during this time period in America at the time. However, we have something a little bit more interesting than an admission of my home state. The first act of Congress was declared unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. Yeah. And according to my research, I didn't find out what that act is, but it was the first time that an act made and passed by Congress that was declared unconstitutional. So yeah, that's interesting. That's fun, right? Yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned because our last episode of Congress for the week is coming out tomorrow. Happy Thursday, guys.